Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Legend. We're playing the Ardent Mages on impossible difficulty. And this is the time where the game actually gets a little bit more interesting than I would have wanted it to. The Roving clans are back to a surprising strength, I have to say. And they're also working on their quest victory, which for me means I have to actually ban them from my lands, because two of these pillars of whatever are in my territory. There's one here. Come on, what's wrong with you? And one is over here. So I don't want them to have a chance to get those. Which I think is what these armies here are supposed to do. So let us get that out of the way right away. Well, yeah, we got 17 turns still to collect the influence for another plan. So you, sir, if you don't want to remove your stupid market ban, are now... Why is that so expensive? Because we're at peace. So if I declare Cold War first, that would actually be a pretty nice thing. It could serve me two ways. One is they get less points per round. On the other hand, though, we probably get a lot of science trade with these guys going. I wish there wasn't a way to oversee this. Can we show trade routes? So yeah, there's quite a bit of science output there. So if we that is 247 of output. So if we lose that, what's that gonna put us at? We are currently outputting 5,800. So it's not great. It's probably gonna set us back a turn or so. But I think it's actually worth it. So let's actually go for that. Because I don't want them to... Could actually just close the borders right away. That should put us out of the peace deal anyway, right? No, we're still at peace. So... Well, that's great. Let's just take a turn and see where it leads. Because they have to retreat their armies now. Yep, there we go. And now, for all intents and purposes, these guys are not able to... Okay, I got it. Are not able to actually finish that quest, because they can't reach my land. They can't make me an offer I can't refuse, pretty much. That is impossible for these guys. So, they can't win by quest. They could still win an economic or a diplomatic victory, which once they get to around 45% or so, I should make harder for them by annulling the peace treaty. But I have to wait and see what the draw can do, because they're currently at war with the Broken Lords, and we only have a 4-turn truce timer, which I think probably after which I'll just attack these guys. I was hoping for the Broken Lords to be able to take some land back off of the Draken, so they're no threat anymore, because they only have these lands here. But that didn't happen. The Broken Lords were really broken, I guess. Their army didn't... Like, there's no really army left to speak of. And they also don't seem to use what army they have to attack this region of Alandrine, whatever. So that's not too great. Anyway, it looks like we lost a couple of pillars of influence there, which I certainly want to replant. So now we're up to 212. And now we're up to 238. Is that enough, though? Is the question. With our current empire, that's all good. Probably would like this plan. That's 9 grand. Nah, that's not really gonna happen with that output. That is not going to happen. I guess these guys also... No, they don't really help with the output. It's not too easy. You actually help a lot. Just 400, so why don't we just get that? And also queue up the Benevolent Emperor in... Oh! That's now every one of our provinces. So... Well, here it's just 4 turns, so that's fine. Do we have... No, we don't. Gonna go for the Imperial News Network. I would love to go for more science output, but we're actually running out of titanium, which is kind of surprising. Silali, what did you have to build? Nothing. That's great. I'm just gonna spend some cash on the lumber mill, because it's so cheap to get that. Oh, and we can buy out a district. Sure, let's do that and get a little more influence going. Maybe here. What did I just do? Why didn't I? Oh, whatever. Now, if we're anyway swimming in cash, I think we might just get another one of these going here. Yep. Now we're cooking. Alright, where was I? I was queuing up stuff, so that should be fine here. Could go for the town criers, though. Yeah, we're also running out of mithrite, but we're making 2.5. That should just be enough. Now here I actually want the Hydromatic Labs and the Imperial News Network to finish first. Here I think also want the News Network. Actually 1,000 isn't too bad. Can just go like this. And here I want some more work on that. Maybe bring it down to 1,500 or so and then buy it out. Because that will... Once we get the news networks in most of our provinces, we're actually going to be able to take on more land. Because we have the support, the approval, I mean, to support that. So that is a plan. And also I want to bring my army out over here, which... I think this one here is the one that I want to go to. So how about we... that's 6 turns. That should be alright. Is there a shorter way to get there? No, I don't really think so. I mean, technically it would be shorter to go over the water here, but... That is just as the bird flies, because we do have, of course, improved movement over our own roads and lands. So, don't we have the network here? Why can't I? We do have the roads here, right? We must have them here. So why can't I see them? Yeah, there's trade routes established. So usually you see these roads on the ground, and you can see one's going here and one is going here, so they both probably go to this province. Sorry, that surprised me there. Huh, that's interesting. Whatever, let's just continue on. There we go, now we're making use of our pillar a little bit better. And these guys are pretty much trapped, and these guys are trapped as well, so they can't go on with their quest. Oh, and I've level 10, wow. I think Cold Operator might be a project I could approve of. That's probably good. Let us get that. Alright, so I think here we're pretty much defended with that one army. Once we start war against the Draken, we're just gonna go through Gwarian and, you know, just take their land over here. But we definitely want more military in this region down here. Just that currently I cannot spare the time to actually build that. 1,700, just a little expensive. Jeez, what's wrong with my voice today? It's like dusty. It's like there's some... Ah, and we got the Guardian of Water. That certainly does help a little bit. Where do we bring you? I think over here is fine. We want you just in range to be able to defend these 2 cities, which from here I think would work just fine. Yeah, maybe here's good. Why are you not moving? Come on. Game still has that weird... I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's just my computer or my mouse. Sometimes if you click on a hex, it just doesn't move there unless you change the zoom level. And it's a very specific close-in zoom level that you need for your units to actually move. Alright. I think we should buy it here. 1200. Yeah, I think I want to buy that here because I want to get it done and be able to have more signs output. 8 more turns. We gotta watch the status screen though. So these guys are making like 1% roughly every... Yeah, we still got a lot of time. Every 1 or 2 turns, and it's gonna go slower once we actually cancel their peace deal. So that's worth 2 points a turn. So that is so far so good, I'd say. But we're still behind in terms of points, and we still need to war the Draken, I think. Really wonder why they're not... Like, nothing is happening down here. Why is... I expected either... Or are they... Did they make a peace deal? No, they're still at war. So I expected either the Broken Lords take over some territory here, at least move their stupid armies over there, or the Draken making some progress and gaining some of that land, so I can then war the Draken and take it from them. But apparently my devious plans are not devious, but just imaginary, because they're not gonna come to fruition. I think we're gonna buy our U as well. I think I like that. Well, you're at fervent level anyway. But then again, are you gonna stay there once the boosters run out? Not very likely. Not very likely. Yo, we should buy that. Let's give it one more turn. I don't want to throw around my money too much, because I also want to... 1,000 is good. 1,000 is very good. I also want to... Oh, I can build Borough Streets again. I'm gonna get the sentence finished, don't worry guys, eventually. I also want to buy access to the market, which at this point, when I'm not even in a... At this point, it's probably gonna... Well, it's not that expensive. But then I want to also have enough cash to make it worth my while. Oh, and I want that Moonleaf. I actually don't care very much about it. There must be a whole lot of it on the market. I hate it. It's 80 influence and it's also a lot of cash, and they're just gonna re-ban me the next damn turn. Very, very annoying actually. I wish they would patch that. Really wish for that. Okay, Scientific Envoy is actually important. Actually pretty damn important. So one more population, which is probably not gonna happen anytime soon. We could rush it a little bit, because I actually want one more Borough Street, if I could have that. So we're gonna go for the Imperial News Network, I guess. That is just fine. Yeah, nothing much else to do. Except save up some of that cash and then buy back my market access. And gain that sweet extra 50% science output. We got 25. So if we actually just get 25 off of the roving clans, we can fire that booster again. So we're gonna wait for the Dust Orchid to run off. Dust Orchid and Dust Water, 3 more turns. And we're gonna save up some of the cash in these 3 turns. Not all of it, of course. 700, that is cheap enough for me. 1300 is also cheap enough. And 1100. It's also alright. 900 is pretty good actually. Yeah, let's go for that. Don't mind more cash per turn. So we're at 3k now. 3,283.6. Phew, let's see what these benevolent empires actually did for us. And thanks, guys, for all your comments that pointed out that I should build them. And also thanks for the shift build hotkey, that if you shift click a building to build it, it's gonna be... Oh, you mother. That couldn't wait one more turn so I could see the effect of my buildings. Oh, the effect is removed, right. Anyway, it's gonna... Yeah, that's still gonna be pretty bad. Alright, so now it's a complete mixture. Like, we don't have the effect anymore, but we got -1 and -25%, and then also... Okay, so whatever. Oh, we're at Cold War now. So, we're probably still at... Yeah, we're now 100 dust less per turn. That is great. And I have no clue what the effect of my... Oh, whatever. It's fine. Do you have, perchance... Yes, you do. Alrighty. Why do I have to fight you? I don't want to fight you. That's just stupid. I could just run through here. That's my territory. Why can't I just move around? Whatever. Fine. Have it your way then. Like, these two guys are not really gonna make... Wow, that is actually some damage there. How's the... no, here. How's their research coming along? Yeah, they're still stuck here. And they're also not outputting too much research. So, we are still all at 0%. But I am 5 turns away from actually getting that done. 2, 3, yeah. Getting done my first 20%. We can burrow up a little more, which I think I want to do. Probably... Here would probably be good, because we get 2 sea tiles. Oh, here we get the enchanted forest. Never mind, I'm gonna go for the enchanted forest. And after that, we don't have stuff to build anymore. Well, we do, but we don't have the resources to build it. Which is fine. It's all gonna be good once we get access to the market. I just gotta remember to buy some of that stuff. And we also eventually have to... Well, that's actually... You know what? That's actually perfectly fine. Because we also do need some defensive forces down here. Let's queue up 2 of you. And maybe 3 of you. Yeah, I like that. That should keep these guys busy for a while. Very nice. Okay. And we also need, like, we don't have any defense here. And we have 2 very valuable cities down here. Wow, another 20, huh? Well, just do it before I get stingy and don't want to spend the titanium anymore. Let's just buy a lumber mill. Why don't I have a lumber mill there? Jeez. Can I? Yes, I can. So we burrow through here. It's 800, that's fine. It's gonna help with the happiness a little bit, because this guy's not gonna be level 2. Which is gonna be from -10 to +5. Which will make that city fervent. 5 more turns. Actually, 1 more, then we're gonna probably be able to fire the boosters. Yeah, 1 more turn, so I'm gonna save up some cash. If push comes to shove, we can still use the wine, though I don't really want that, because it's just an approval bonus, nothing else. If you could kindly move your stupid units out of the way, that would make me very happy. Why can't I... Seriously, why can't I pass... You gotta be shitting me. I should be able to pass through... Okay. I can do it manually. Freaking morons. This is a little... I don't know, like there's plenty of space to go around, and the same is true for the AI. But because I can't manually declare a path for these fuckers to move, like I could say go here, then go here, then go here, because that's all fine. I can't click here, because it won't let me choose a path. That is just... I don't want to be harsh, but it's pretty stupid. Like, just give me the ability to shift-click and set my own path. It can't be that hard. The game chooses points for me to walk through anyway, so I could just, instead of the AI choosing them, choose them manually. It can't be that hard. Alright, enough whining. I guess I'll just wait. I don't want to spend another 20 titanium. Then again, probably next turn we're going to be buying access to the market. So it shouldn't be a big deal, should it? I also want to set more pillars of influence and more of everything, pretty much. We're probably going to need to annex some land. Things are not moving along here. The Broken Lords seem to be entrenched in their lands here. So we're just gonna take this province there, probably. And definitely some... Oh, did I forget to... Yes, I did. Well... some of these lands over here. 70% security. This just sucks. I guess we're gonna infiltrate Broken Lord land. The Roving clans. Because they're the biggest threat at the moment. And I guess we're just gonna buy a second spy as well. And try and work on both the Broken Lord and the Draken science output. What's that now? An alliance. And I'm still market banned. Are you kidding me? Oh, they're willing to, yeah. That's another thing I don't understand. I don't want to make this a bitching episode, but things just keep coming up, and this here is a thing. Usually in most games, AI will propose fair deals to you. I don't know if this is on purpose, like they're gonna try and get one over on you, and if you realize it, you can then say, hey, give me some... what could you give me? Give me your moon leaf, and also give me all of your dust, and give me titan bones, and adamantium, and emeralds, and pretty much... They would give me pretty much anything at this point. So I think... Wow. This seems stupid. Yeah, this really seems stupid. Anyway, so I think that should be reflected in their initial offer. Just plain simple. I don't like that they offer you that shitty deal and you never... Oh, no. We activate the dust water. No, we didn't. Alright, so dust water ended. Yeah, okay. Oh, jeez. I was... Because it made that sound, so I was worried for a second that we actually accidentally activated it. But I actually want to just buy the moon leaf off of these guys. And definitely not going to give them an alliance, because for them it's just a way to win with the diplomatic victory faster. $600. What? What is the difference between a market ban nullification and removal? Will this remove the option? Like they can't... Huh. That is weird. I'll declare war on the... Really? Alright, the AI just doesn't make any sense at all. Anyway, this is gonna take a while to figure out a good deal, and the episode's already long enough, so I think we'll start off the next one with that. and end this one. It was a little bit of a bitchy one from my side, sorry for that, but just there's some things with the game that just tick me off, and I would love, because they don't seem so hard to fix, and they seem pretty obvious if you play the game for a while. So I wonder how they're still not in there. Like the shift queuing of movement just seems such an obvious one for me. To anyone who ever played real-time strategy or 4X strategy, you know that army positioning is important, especially in a game like this where it actually isn't only important for like getting, for example, through all the landmarks that you want to get through, the ruins and walk around enemy units and whatnot. It is also important where you have your armies positioned in terms of terrain in the combat. Like you want, maybe if I can pick a spot where I want to initiate a fight, I want to come from the top down from here in the forest and attack downward here, because then my enemy is going to be on the lower terrain and suffer from high ground penalties, or I will gain high ground bonus, depending on how you look at that. And also the forest defense bonus and whatnot, so I'll actually want to choose my terrain carefully if we're at a situation where my enemy is as strong or even stronger than I am. So just doesn't make sense whatsoever to not be able to shift click waypoints, period. I don't know why it's not in the game. Same goes for Galsif, by the way, but that's a different story. And the second one is this diplomacy thing that sometimes just doesn't make sense at all. And I also think it's not too hard to fix some of the issues. I'm not gonna say that, like, making the AI feel like you're playing against, doing diplomacy with a real human that also acts as if it was the personality of the AI, of the race that's supposed to be, like the Broken Lords preferring more dust and the roving clans just being more active and whatnot in trades. That is actually very hard, and very hard to get right, to make it give it that authentic feel. But just be a little bit more consistent and a little bit more logical. I would even deal with machine logic, that is fine, just not these weird offsetting actions that are just kinda, yeah, just kinda tick me off and put me on these rants that now went another 2 minutes. So I'm gonna shut up now and wish you guys a wonderful day. Want to thank you for watching, and see you around, hopefully, for the next one.